Cherries are set to be an export crop for Hawke's Bay, selling into overseas markets already established by Otago growers. Hawke's Bay cherries ripen earlier than those in the South Island, which helps aid the move to export, a move born from necessity.
In my estimation, there's more cherries planted in Hawke's Bay now than we need to supply the New Zealand market from the end of October, beginning of November through to Christmas and on to New Year, which is when the central Otago fruit will generally take over the market. We've got the possibility of exporting cherries in the first instance out of Hawke's Bay. Then we can grow the growing of the hectareage of cherries in Hawke's Bay. Peaches, nectarines, plums are all possible as well.
Summerfruit New Zealand represents about 280 apricot, cherry, nectarine, peach and plum growers. It's a diverse group compared with the booming apple industry, which is increasingly corporatizing as new varieties open big markets worldwide. It will soon be $1 billion industry. Has summerfruit the potential to take off the way apples have?
Inherently no, because you can store an apple with technology for 12 months. Not the best apple after 12 months, but it's still storable, still sellable, still edible. Can you store a stone fruit for that long? An apricot, a cherry, a peach, a nectarine or a plum? No. You can store it for some weeks if it's in best condition. So we're probably limited to air freight in general because of that short shelf life.
So does that put New Zealand at a disadvantage internationally?
Chile, the biggest exporter of cherries in the world, sends the majority of their fruit via sea to Asia. We could possibly do the same thing, but at the moment we fly all of our cherries, aiming at a different timing and a different marketing, so aiming for that sort of New Zealand premium as opposed to the Chilean bulk supply.
The COVID pandemic presented challenges to the supply chain, but the challenges were overcome.
This year our cherry exports have been limited more by the weather than the COVID-related issues.
And how's the labour for picking this season?
Summerfruit's in a almost an enviable position in that we pick while students are on holiday. Central Otago's not completely dependent on RSEs as Hawke's Bay may be, and there's still a few backpackers around that never got home, but we've pushed the button on university students in particular, so their holidays have largely coincided with the summerfruit harvest season in Central Otago and in Hawke's Bay. So while it's been tight, there has been more Kiwis coming on board for sure. We've got through.
Mills said the plan to export Hawke's Bay cherries is a few seasons away, with the possibility yet to be fully discussed by industry. Patrick O'Sullivan, Local Focus.